Hi guys, here's Leo Westermann, currently playing for Obradoiro in Spain. So that's not going to be a easy situation for me since I play in five of those teams. Trying to not make enemies. Friends going to text me right after, "Hey, why you didn't pick us up, whatever." I will try to do my best. Try to put also a little bit the effect on the side, which again is not easy with me. But yeah, let's start. Let's do it, and I'm gonna have fun to give my predictions. So first of all, Olympiacos Fenerbahce, one of the team I play for, Fenerbahce. But I think consistently last 2 years, Olympiacos was the best team in Europe. They play amazing basketball, sharing the ball, whatever, and they've been very consistent this year. I think they have a advantage. Fenerbahce started very well the year, and they had up and downs to finish it. But overall, I think it's going to be a tough matchup. I would say 3-1 for Olympiacos. Once again, trying to put the effect on the side because I'm cheering for Fenerbahce, but the reality is that Olympiacos is well prepared. They had the same team from last year, pretty much the same team. They even improved for me the roster and. Going to the EuroLeague playoff with the court advantage is huge for them. So this first playoff game, I will say Olympiacos. So now there is my prediction for Monaco and Maccabi. I think overall it's going to be the toughest matchup in those playoffs. Guard games. But I will stick with Monaco 3-2. That would be great to watch. Fun basketball. Two team very athletic with great guards. Let's say if you pick up Maccabi's side, Baldwin and Brown, and on Monaco you have James, Lloyd, and Okobo. That's maybe 5 of the top 10 guards in the league. So that will be really fun to watch. Maccabi, it's almost unbeatable at home. Unfortunately for them, they don't have the court advantage, but that would be really fun to watch. But I go for Monaco. They, like I said, they have experience from last year. They kept the main players in the team. They had some really good pieces, and so do Maccabi. But I think Monaco is a step ahead, and they will make it through. So 3-2 for Monaco. Yeah, that would be also really fun to watch from the situation. Sharas coming back in Žalgirio Arena, playing against his former team, his beloved team, and that will be tough for him to prepare the game, I guess. But as we know him, he's a winner, so he will do everything to win that game, despite the effect. And Žalgiris is just. That was a great run, man. I love the way they compete. They play solid basketball all year long, well coached. And of course, in Žalgirio Arena, when you have those type of fans, it's get easier. I will go for Barca in this series, but it's going to be a tough matchup because I know how tough Žalgiris is, and I know how last 2-3 years Barca is struggling against those type of teams. If you see Bayern Munich in the previous years, or Zenit, or Asvel, even Asvel, not in playoffs, but during the regular season, when you play hard and tough against Barca, like a kind of switch all defense, they struggle. That's where they having the most problems to play against. But I will go with Barca. They have experience, a lot of things in their favor, but it's going to be tough. So I would say 3-2 for Barcelona. I really hope they're gonna make me wrong, because I'm first of all a Žalgiris fan supporter. Now it's just a prediction, but of course I want Žalgiris to make it to the Final Four at home. That will be such an amazing experience for the players, for the fans, and whatever. So I wish them to make it through. Deep inside, that's what I want. Yeah, so for the last matchup, Real Madrid Partizan, once again trying to put the effect on the side, but also the reality is that Partizan is playing amazing lately, and to play in the Stark Arena, I think lately only Barcelona won there, so that will be really difficult for Madrid. I can see Partizan taking a game in Madrid, but at the same times we are like I remember Madrid 2 years ago. They were not struggling because they were still in the fifth or sixth in the league, and they play against FS, and everybody saw like they had a bunch of injured player, whatever, and they make it to the fifth game, and they fell short against the best team of the last 3 years. So you never know with Madrid. I mean, you know that they're going to compete, and also this year you can say, oh, they are a little bit struggling, trying to find their rhythm, whatever, and they are fighting it in the last game for the first spot. So, it's difficult to say to put Madrid or out of the Final Four, because they have still a great team, experience. They renewed the roster, new coach, but Partizan, the way they play lately, the energy they have. The support the fans give to them and whatever, and I'll see Partizan 3-2. That will be also a great matchup. those four series will be amazing to watch. I'm so excited about it as a fan, and I hope there will be many 5 games matchups, and I can see this one going in 5 games and Partizan making it. Final Four is one game. I mean, already the playoff is difficult to say, so it's best of 5. So one game, whatever can happen. So I hope deep in my heart that it's going to be Monaco against Partizan. That's what I want, because I don't want to make any prediction. One game, we know how difficult it is to win those games. My playoff time, he played great last couple of games. Of course, something happened during the season, but in a lot of things happen in the season. It just give more attention when it comes to Mike James. But I'm sure that he's going to have a great playoff series, and as soon as Final Fours come, the big dog has to wake up, and Mike is definitely one of the big dog, and I'm not scared for Monaco and for him, especially I saw you mention lately on one of your article that the team in the first in the standing on the regular season, they basically last 5-6 years never make it. Maybe one time they make it to the final with Barcelona and they didn't win it. So I can see Monaco. Also, it will be a great revenge from last year playoffs. That was amazing playoffs, and Olympiacos won. And Partizan Barca in Kaunas with Jelko against Sharas, Professor against the he's not anymore a student, but you know what I mean. So that would be great to watch, man. A lot of fun. I don't want to make any prediction on this, but I hope the final will be Monaco against Partizan. Like I told you, I'm not making any prediction on Final Four. I'm going 100% with affect, and Partizan. It's the team I like the most in the world. So I would say Partizan. I hope they make it. That would be amazing story. I mean, Jelko did it already 30 years ago to bring this Cinderella story, with a team that nobody expect, and to make it to the Final Four and then to win it. That will be a huge story, amazing story, and the legend of Jelko will be even bigger. I can already feel the way Belgrade would celebrate it, and that would be just something to experience, So yeah, thank you guys. That was my BasketNews EuroLeague bracket for the upcoming playoffs. I challenge you to do it. It's not easy. That's going to be a hell of a series over there, and I had a lot of fun with BasketNews to give you my prediction. So your turn.